The third quarter market report is out for both Manhattan and Brooklyn. Let's talk about what's going on in the New York City real estate market.
So we saw approximately 3,400 closed sales from a very busy spring market. We also are seeing a decline of contracts signed, about 27% less, because of the interest rates rising.
Let's talk inventory. We had 6,500 units on the market in the third quarter. That's actually down from the second quarter despite having fewer sales. Now, as far as new inventory coming on, we had 4,000 units hit our market, which is probably the lowest number we've seen since 2009. The smaller floor plates are moving quicker than the larger ones.
Days on the market is approximately 109 days, and even though that's a really high number, it is slightly down from the second quarter.
Let's jump over to Brooklyn and talk closed sales. There were 1,400 closed sales in Brooklyn, slightly better than what we saw last quarter, but almost 30% below what we saw this time a year ago. It's not because the market's slow in Brooklyn, it's because there's nothing to pick from.
Inventory declined in all price points, but studios fell the most, showing that the affordable range is quite resilient.
The average price per square foot in Brooklyn actually went up, in contrast to Manhattan where it decreased. This is largely driven by demand and the lack of inventory. And speaking of the lack of inventory, Park Slope is one of the neighborhoods with the biggest deficit, almost 40% where they should be.
Interest rates now pushing 8%, now settling down at 7%, which is affecting our potential sellers because they've got great interest rates and they want to keep it or at least find a new property to move to, which is very difficult because there's low inventory.
And when it comes to new development, there's not as much hitting the market that's brand new. There are still projects that are going forward in the background. We'll see those hit later on. The new development that is out there, there's a lot of great deals to be had, so we should talk. And by the way, cash deals are over 50% in our market.
So if you'd like to see how this impacts you, whether you're a seller or a purchaser, please give us a call and we'd be happy to go over this with you.